Welcome, one and all, whoever may be watching this. This will be part 25 of Banishers, Ghosts of New Eden. There was something I wanted to say. Just with my schedule at the moment and just things going on, I might have to tweak what I'm doing as far as uploads are concerned. So I've got a couple of ideas in mind, and I shall give more of a update once I've sort of got those things sort of finalized, or I feel comfortable, or whatever the situation may be. It's just daily uploads are getting a bit difficult for me at this point in time. I did also just notice the difficulty did say it was normal, so maybe it's not on story mode. One of the things I realized, and I'm curious to see if this is actually the issue, sometimes good old Red here, would just do things in combat, and it just was nothing that I told him to do, whether it was like attacking or stopping running or whatever it may be. And my best guess is I might have been like slightly touching the mouse pad on my laptop, and maybe that was just confusing my poor laptop. So I've disabled that, and I'm curious to see if that might have been the issue. I'm not sure. Anyways, let's enter this void breach thing.
Dark rituals, void breach, general weirdness. Lemmy can't be far.
Red, I can't manifest anymore.
How would that even work? He's brought like the spirit things or whatever they're called into the void with him. Surely the power of the spirits here would be like enough that physical objects wouldn't affect them.
The wards worked well enough. You didn't need to kill so many bots.
Demonologists use necromancy. Maybe he thought he'd bring them back when he was done.
That's a fair point. I'll give her that.
Destroy those ghosts.
It's awfully calm. Why is it awfully calm?
Well, don't stress.
There you are.
Here I am.
Oh, I actually thought we were going to end up in combat. Okay, well, maybe stress about how calm it is. But also, should I be destroying these spirit wards? Just feel like they've been set up for like a reason, and here I am just being like, haha, away with you. I also appreciate that the compass is...
Something has me. Wards.
Oh, I am aware.
I'm at your side again.
I appreciate that the compass has gone a bit funky, but it's not even like this is an area where we could just casually explore. There's like only one way we can go. Alright, I'm ready for a boss battle. Let's go. Sup, peeps? Are you dancing over there? That's cute. Why won't it let me... The amount of times I've thought she was a ghost. Because she just appears out of nowhere. Just like, leave me alone. Not right now, please. Can we do anything about this, or were these just more decoys, I guess? So maybe I didn't have to fight them after all. Could have just casually walked on by. Oh, okay. That definitely wasn't my mouse pad. I mean, are they all distracted? Can we just walk on by?
Destroy those ghost wards if you want me back.
I mean...
Careful now.
I don't know where I'm going. Yeah, okay, so I guess I didn't have to kill those other ones. Oh well, the XP was worth it, I guess. Oh, okay, now we've got directions. Antea, where should I go? Be helpful for once.
Creepy hideout. The governor's spawn likes a bit of drama.
His name would be Lamentation, Antea. Come on.
This one's different. Looks like it died diseased. What is this thing?
Banisher rule number 4.
If it oozes, don't touch it. Another botched experiment?
It may be native to the void.
Ghostly apparitions can be controlled or at least shepherded with a variety of known rituals. These must be performed with great care lest control be ceded to potentially catastrophic effect. If the words of power differ from 0.1 in intensity and appropriate protections are not carefully used, the ghost will appear, but will not bend to the demonologist's will. This is to be avoided on risk of widespread injuries, death, or worse.
This is some dark, sideways magic.
It's forbidden. I've read it.
Sometimes I worry about you.
The veil between Araloo and the Incarnate seems particularly thin in these two areas. A breach? So the abandoned mill and God's Acre Cemetery. Oh. Hi, Lemmy.
So, you can see me. Aren't you full of surprises, young Master Haskell?
You may talk. A Banisher ghost. Amazing. How on God's earth did you find me? Never mind that. Thank the Lord you did. Thought I was going to grow old in here.
Were you stuck in here?
In the Araloo? Originally, I was searching for the source of the poisoning. I may have overestimated my talents. Still, an amazing place to be stuck in, no? Tell me, how did you get past the Guardian beneath the mill? Did you use a decoy?
We fought it. Don't change the subject.
You fought it. Of course you did. A good thing too. I was starting to think it was wise to me tricks. Oh, but I have so many questions.
This isn't a social call, kid. And we're the ones with the questions.
Oh. Oh. Of course.
We must talk of Caleb Watson. Why in the hell would you give him a resurrection ritual?
Ruth's death hit poor Caleb hard. He was alone, and so I would often stop by his workshop. We talked. He took a keen interest in my studies and was a good listener. When he learned that she could possibly return, he had one question. How?
You saw his grief as an opportunity to test the effects of the Lesser Palingenesis.
Oh. You know the ritual too? Amazing, isn't it?
I've studied it. The actual ritual. Not the mangled version you gave Caleb.
Yes, and I'm sorry. I found it in a copy of De Occulti Philosophia by Cornelius Agrippa von Nettesheim. A remarkable book.
I've met my fair share of illustrious occultists, and none owned an authentic Agrippa. Much is lost in translation or altered in the printing. I doubt your copy is an exception.
Of course! The power is in the words, and mine were wrong, so the power went awry. How very fascinating.
You mistake foolishness for audacity. You must mend your ways.
Surely the acquisition of knowledge cannot be a sin.
Do you remember Deborah?
Miss Comenius. Yes, of course, I remember.
Your father tasked us with an investigation. One way or the other, we must return with the mystery solved.
Ah. I think I understand what you're saying. I might be in a tiny little bit of, danger.
From the looks of this place, you're knee-deep in research. What are you doing here exactly?
Searching for the origin of the Harrow's Plague, of course. And I have a theory on the subject.
Of course you do. Go on then.
Now, at first, I believed the water poisoned, but my father sealed the well, and yet folk remained sick. They looked for witchcraft, a foolish, uneducated suspicion, yes, but with some truth concealed behind it. You see, the Araloo taints New Eden. Its influence leaches into the Harrows. The evidence is everywhere.
By the Araloo, do you mean the Void?
Neither name does it justice. This place is beyond words. The Araloo, Mr. McCraith, is made of the very fabric of our primordial myths. Isn't it amazing?
How can you be sure the Void has tainted the region?
In New Eden, the threshold between our plane and this is thin. Even I, a novice, may reach the frontier and then go beyond. I also believe it happened before. Some years ago, New Eden was hit by another epidemic.
Was it the same illness?
I believe that first epidemic was caused by the porosity of the frontier between New Eden and the Araloo. Although, where theirs was an affliction of burning flesh, ours is a corruption of mind and spirit. And I believe I have found its source. There is a substance, a strange ooze. You may have noticed it. This, I believe, is the true source of the Harrow's poison. It carries a particular stink, on the scent of which I experience first confusion, then a loss of control over my limbs.
What do you expect to find at the source of the ooze?
To find a cure. The ooze seeps into our world, sickening us. I may be able to stop it. Unfortunately, I cannot reach the source. The Araloo is a formidable place. Tricky. A maze constantly evolving, changing, reshaping itself. The isthmus, for example. I found an oozing crack in the ground. The terrain then remade itself, and I can get to it no longer.
Perhaps we might be able to find a way through and take a look at that source.
Would you? That would be splendid. Would you mind taking notes?
You see ghosts. You stroll the void as if it were your garden. You possess and share forbidden rituals. Who are you really?
I'm Lammy Haskell, and I am a man of many sciences. I am in fact a true pursuer.
That raises more questions than it answers.
What are the pillars of the universe? Which principles underpin existence? As occultists, do we change the world or scratch upon its surface? Each discipline I embrace peels back a new layer of reality. I'm yet at the beginning, and see where I already stand. Amazing, no?
You did not find the void breach beneath the mill by accident. You had help. Who taught you?
I did my research.
Suddenly, you're a man of few words.
I'd rather not involve those not present. Discretion, you understand.
Your father is convinced a witch poisoned his well. Caleb Watson was cursed by a ritual you gave him. I'd focus if I were you.
We must counter the devil with knowledge of his tricks. That, my father always said, is the purest of God's work.
Aye. I can imagine your father saying that.
When I was 10, he gave me my initiation. Demonology, sir, as he would say. He saw me as his heir. Then, of a sudden, the books were forbidden. So I stole them. The very same books he'd forced upon me as a boy. I understand them where he does not. I did no wrong. Apart from a little theft.
You've studied demonology. Did you do it alone?
When my father forbade me to continue, I confess I disobeyed him in secret. Those big books were very boring until they were forbidden. Suddenly I could not get enough of their secret knowledge. Funny, eh? More recently, a good friend of my father showed me that I had only been scratching at the surface.
Who was your father's friend?
An itinerant Frenchman who often visited New Eden in recent years. He called himself a true pursuer. As a thinker, he was prolific and profound. My father was so proud to be included in his discourse. For him, knowledge is the ladder to greatness, and greatness is the prize. To me, knowledge is itself the prize.
Let's go take a closer look at that ooze then.
And with that sorrow gone, I can leave. Do be careful. My home is your home. If you need anything, help yourself.
The Araloo is not your home, Lammy. But thank you.
Yeah, I already stole a bunch of stuff from you.
Pardon my morbid enthusiasm, Mistress Duarte, but could I ask you a few questions?
What do you wish to know?
Do you still need to eat? Do you feel hunger? Sorry, it's just, you're the first ghost I've met, in person, as it were.
I don't eat. Not in the way you do. I feel hunger. Again, not in the way you do.
Fascinating. And can you touch things, smell them? Are colours the same as you remember them?
My senses are different. It's
Antea, we should get going.
Oh, sorry, they were having a nice little chat, weren't they? Whoopsies.
So, the pious governor's unassuming son is our evil Harrow's witch.
The more powerful the loose cannon, the more dangerous it is.
Yeah, I mean, that was slightly obvious. It was either going to be Haskell or his son. I'm still not convinced Haskell isn't guilty in some way, shape or form.
I don't know that I buy Lammy's hair of the dog theory, but I feel strange. and I suspect the ooze.
Only one way to find out. Oh, God. I need a wee bit of help here.
I mean, you're walking fine, bro. She can move through it. Okay, cool.
Well, that was not pleasant. Not pleasant at all.
You were walking fine. It's not like it was stopping you in your tracks.
Wards, think you can fend for yourself?
I have been this entire time. I'm just laughing because she's got her lines and then I've got like my typical responses to them. We're all just going to be saying the same things over and over
Red,
again.
I can't manifest anymore.
I'm aware. Sort of seeing if I can find the wood. Oh, down there.
Thank you.
Anytime.
Wait, I'm going in circles. Okay, I can't go down that way.
This could be a good spot to cross.
Okay, but where? Okay, I think I need to go up this way. Do your thing.
Reinforcements! Strong enough. Ranged Vandal. This is gonna be good.
Ask for help if you need it.
Jeez, this dude is rough. I hate that he stops running to take a decoction. Banish him! Far out!
Stay down.
The reaction times are not great. Like, I was button mashing E then, and it was just kind of like, no, I think I might die instead. Alright, you're just picking that up, I'm assuming.
It oozes through the breach, suppurates like a festering wound.
How delightful.
Let's see what lies on the other side. Where are we now?
Underground, looks like.
Wonderful.
It's very helpful, Antea. Are we back at the beginning? Or is it just because all the rocks are the same, this area feels like we've been here before?
The ooze affects the incarnate too.
Oh, cute. Stalagmites. I think that's it. Stalactites are on the ceiling. From memory. It's a long time ago that I did work in caves.
Who goes there?
Who does go there? Who are you? Can I just...
Is that a ghost?
I don't know. But I don't think we're alone.
Okay. Oh, are they gone? Maybe, Rutul, whoever the person's name is that's been mentioned, maybe they're a
What might
ghost.
you be then?
What was...
Oh, shite.
Did you just say shite? You?
I can't switch to her at the moment, otherwise I would have. I don't think there's anything that way. Hi! Can we be friends? You look so friendly. Alright, but if this is going to be another boss battle, can I get a heads up?
It's bigger than I thought it'd be.
Is that a house from the Harrows?
We may be below the well.
No wonder they all got sick.
What does that mean? I'm not understanding. Can someone explain this to me, please? Like, I get that we're obviously underneath the hamlet, but what does the house have to do with anything, and why does it mean they're sick? Some kind of spirit thing going on there. Where's all... Oh, okay, I was going to say, where's all the light coming from? It's not how caves work. Ooh. I mean, that's close to columnar jointing. Well, that could be an attempt. In a cave. That doesn't make too much sense. Oh, the music. Hello. I'm gonna have to end this video soon. I'm gonna say that's a no on columnar jointing.
The cries of the innocent have reached the ears of the Lord Almighty.
Okay, so I've got a camp. And the woman, being astonished thereat, confessed those things to be true, and that she and other persons named in this preternatural discourse had had familiarity with the devil. I can't say that word, don't laugh at me. Being asked whether she had made an express covenant with him, she answered she had not, only as she promised to go with him when he called. Which accordingly she had sundry times done. Sure.
Did you feel that?
It's close.
Yep. Okay, so we've got a camp here. This might be... Ooh. Oh, I've got a few different bits and pieces actually. I should check those out. So from Amity Gibbs to Antipas and Clemency Gibbs. Dearest parents, Reuben and I are settled here in Providence. Our home is quaint and quite lovely. You would like it, I think, though perhaps you would argue against the colours of the drapes. We attend the meeting house with rigour. The sermon Sunday last was particularly beautiful, and I am certain you would have enjoyed it. Men of piety here are yet in New England. In your last letter you mentioned that the farm has seen some trouble. If God tests you, I am full sure that you will pass his examination. However, should you need it, Reuben will be delighted to make you a loan. You may also consider a visit should you agree to certain stipulations on your behaviour and manner of speaking, particularly to Reuben, who deserves neither wheedling nor snide remarks. Your daughter, Amity. That's interesting. She's obviously taking care of her brother. I wonder if these are kids who were taken from New Eden, you know, resettled elsewhere. I mean, yeah, the Harrow's New Eden. That could be it.
This house belonged to a certain Antipas and Clemency Gibbs.
Have they been mentioned before? I don't remember. Okay, let's just have a look at... Yeah, okay, so... Why has the difficulty setting changed of its own accord? Unless it's always been normal... But then why haven't the decoctions replenished themselves? Unless that doesn't happen in the void, maybe? I'm so confused. Alright, so this is the new one that we got. Yeah, see again, it decreases the wrath. Oh, hold on, sorry, this is the one I'm wearing. Yeah, nope, I'm not going to do anything with that. Decreases the wrath. Yeah. I'm not really sold by any of those.
Something's concealed.
I'm aware. Oh, that's right. I did level up, didn't I? Alright, let's have a look at these. Switch to Antea right after a parry. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Rifle hits. Refill the banish gauge by 15%. Sure, why not? Wait, did that? Did that just undo one of those? I'm confused.
Was that?
Okay.
Yes. Something's here.
For the third time, I'm aware. This will be where I end this video, and we can keep exploring these caves. Okay, so we're not exactly under the harrows. Interesting. Alright. Catch you on the flip side.